Did you know Peter Flint?
What's going on?
Are you interested in the auction?
I manage this building, and I'm interested in what's going on. And who said you could have an auction here?
Well, you see, I'm the administrator of Peter Flint's estate, and I'm charged with the responsibility of liquidating it. So we're holding an auction here today to dispose of his personal possessions.
Oh, so you're the one. Well, I'm glad to meet you, and I mean glad. The last rent check I got from Peter bounced, and I was wondering who was going to make it good.
Oh, how much does he owe you?
$200. Plus the return check charges, which are another $8.
Why don't you step inside with me for a minute? Tell you what, why don't you look around and pick out something that you like that's in the $200 price range?
Well, I don't know. Well, I guess maybe I could use that cassette deck.
Well, now that is a very good choice. You see, most of Peter Flint's audio equipment was practically brand new. Just get it here. Shall we, consider the debt settled then?
Suits me. Thanks, mister.
Wonderful.
Is this where the auction's being held?
Yes, come right in. Feel free to browse around all you like. The opening bids are posted on all the things. We'll be starting in about 30 minutes or so.
Thanks.
Sure. Well, look who's here. It isn't my old friend Frank. How are you?
Cut the pleasantries, Mason. Let's get down to business. You still owe me some money.
Yes, that's a fact. I'm well aware of that, Frank. I tell you what, I'm going to get 10% of everything we sell today, so you're going to have your money in no time at all. In the meantime, why don't you look around? You might see something you like.
All right, I'll stay. It's better not take all day.
Oh, don't worry. Oh, come in. Everybody's welcome here today.
Thank you.
Everybody.
I'm an old friend of Peter's. I've known him ever since his name was Antonio.
Oh, that's right, Antonio Fiorno. I know all about Peter's previous life. If you were part of it, you must have had a pretty colorful past yourself.
Oh, a cop. I might have known. Well, what is this, a stakeout? Looking for fugitive ghosts? Or perhaps it's a corpse you're looking for. There are plenty of them here.
It comes back to me. You're Ginger somebody. You used to run the call service that Peter worked for. You were his pimp.
Oh, I wouldn't go quite that far. I merely introduced him to a few lonely ladies.
Yeah, it is a fine distinction, I suppose. So, this tombstone was your idea?
That's right. I ordered it. It seems to me everybody, no matter what they did in life, deserves a nice tombstone with their real name on it.
Well, this certainly is a nice one. You must be doing quite well. Just in town to visit the grave?
Hardly. I'm also here to help a friend who's in trouble. Oh, but don't worry, Inspector. I'll stay out of your way. It's a real joy talking to you.
Channing, I go mad with jealousy and loneliness, even though I know you love me above all others, as I love you. This love of ours, our secret, which we can't ever share with the world, it is a love that will last forever, through all eternity. Your lover always, Lindsay. So, Lindsay, whoever you were, you wrote this letter to your secret lover, Channing. But somehow Peter Flint ended up with it. There's something funny about that.
So, what's going on here?
Why, this is the auction of all Peter Flint's worldly goods and possessions. I hope you're going to stick around for the bidding. It could get very exciting.
No thanks. I got work to do. Besides, this kind of thing is a little bit morbid for me.
Well, that's because you don't have the proper attitude, Cruz. I see it all as part of the natural order of things. In the final analysis, a man becomes a sum total of all his possessions.
He who dies with the most toys wins, huh? You know, I like to think there's a little more to man than that, Mason.
That depends on the man.
You're really enjoying this, aren't you?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I am. It's kind of like a spiritual garage sale.
Well, I hope you unload it all.
Yeah, so do I.
So, we meet again.
My man in blue. My, that badge of yours certainly does get around.
Yeah, you still visiting graveyards, or is this a bargain hunting expedition?
Well, I guess you could call it a little bit of both.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm sure there are plenty of nostalgic items for you to moon over here. Have a good time.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to begin the auction in a few minutes, so be sure you've looked over everything and know what you're prepared to bid. We'll be starting in We'll be starting in about 5 minutes, excuse me. Well. If it isn't my old friend Ginger. I never thought I'd see you again. What brings you back to Santa Barbara?
I heard about Peter's death.
So you've come to circle over the body?
Came to pay my last respects.
Respect to a man who started out as a male prostitute and ended up as a mass murderer. You throw your respect around pretty freely.
Mason, Peter isn't the only reason I came.
Oh, let me see. There's a pimp convention in town, or maybe a retreat for extortionists, spring training for male prostitutes.
I'd be a little nicer to me if I were you. From what I understand, you've had a few problems of your own since we last met.
Yeah, well, we've all had problems since then.
Yes, but I should think yours would have made you a little less arrogant. And perhaps a little cheaper to hire.
You want to hire me? Ginger, I don't do escort work.
Oh, it's a pity, too. You'd be good at it. No, I was thinking of something more along your regular line of work. I have a friend who's in trouble. In jail is what he is, and I want to get him out.
What's he charged with?
Soliciting. It's a bum rap. But if they make it stick, it can put my escort business in serious jeopardy.
Now, let me see. Ginger, the last time I saw you, you told me you had become an humble seamstress and were going straight. Now it appears that you're back up to your old tricks.
Oh,
so to
I'm
speak.
just doing what I have to do to make a living. Look, are you interested in my proposition or not? If you can get this guy off from me, I'll make it well worth your while. You must still have some good connections, having once been assistant DA.
Well, I'll tell you, Ginger, I may have reached a new low in my life temporarily, but I don't think I've sunk quite that low.
Oh, well, why don't you just take my card? Just in case you change your mind.
If I do, it'll be a cold day and you know where.
Tell me, how much are you asking for the curtains? I might be able to make a couple of nice dresses out of those.
I don't care what he tells you. The curtains aren't for sale. They belong to the building.
Well, good you came back.
Well, I figured there might be a few other things you had to offer.
Well, that's wonderful. There's no pocketbook too small for this affair.
I beg your pardon?
That's a small stab at humor. Gee, I'm sorry, Ginger. It looks like it's not curtains for you.
Far from it, my friend.
Well, I've got to get back inside. It was real nice running into you, Ginger.
Hang on to that card.
Ladies and gentlemen, sorry to keep you waiting, but we're ready to begin. We're going to start off with a full set of exercise equipment and barbells. Let's start with the dumbbells first. Now, who's going to start out? Frank?
Oh, where's everybody, Pop?
Oh, they're all here waiting to meet you, Mr. Lockridge.
No, that's Warren.
Warren? Yeah, let's go, folks. Come on, let's go, everybody out here. All right, now, everybody, I want you to meet the new owner. This is Warren Lockridge. Now, I know he looks kind of young, but he's got a good head on his shoulders there. This is Emma Saunders, Society and Special Events. Emma?
What a pleasure, Mr. Lockridge. I've written about your family lots of times.
Yes, I'm well aware of that.
All right, Emma, yes. Now, this is Earl Daly. He does hard news and whatever else we can palm off on him.
Mr. Daly?
If you ever need any advice, just go to Earl. He knows everything about running a newspaper.
Except where to get the money to do it. Well, I guess that's the secret. It's nice to know you, Earl.
And last but not leastly, this is Loretta Childress. She does sports and theater.
Nice to meet you.
Well, I'm impressed. Looks like we're all going to have to be jacks of all trades around here for a while. It's nice to know I've got such a versatile staff working for me.
Well, that's right. We may not be as spry as we used to be, but we've got a lot of experience, and that's what counts in getting out a newspaper.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, Jack Archer, he's home today. He's got a bad back, but he usually is the general rewrite man and copy boy and whatever. Now, ladies and gentlemen here, Mr. Lockridge, Warren, he would like to say a few words to us, so since he's the new owner, I think we all better just listen up.
Well, I had a speech prepared, but I guess I'll just wing it here. I want you all to know that I'm not going to plan on any major changes around here, except for get the paper out a little more often and do a lot to drum up some circulation. Now, I might be hiring a few new employees, but I'm not going to be firing anybody, so I don't want any of you guys to be worrying about your job security. Now, I want us all to work together here, and I just hope that you won't hold my youth and inexperience against me. I mean, we've got a good thing going here, and I think we can really pull one through. So, that's about it for now.
Well, that's well done, son. Well done, right from the heart. Yes.
I need to talk to you for a minute.
Oh, sure. What's up?
Well, if you're interested, I have a special assignment for you.
Back on the street?
No, not yet, but it is important. I need you to track somebody down for me, and all I've got is a name.
Well, it's a public enemy, I hope.
No, just a private individual. Her name is Lindsay Smith. That's Lindsay. She probably is living in the Santa Barbara area, and I would guess that she's under 30, but I don't have any kind of physical description for you.
I mean, that's it? Just find someone, look them up in the phone book and find them?
She's not in the phone book, Gillis. I already tried that. I wouldn't bother you with this if it wasn't important, all right? I need you to find her without her knowing she's being found. You got that?
Yeah, I got it. But I don't much like it.
That's okay.
Castilla. Why won't you give me another chance out there? I know just because I couldn't pull the trigger that one time doesn't mean I won't be able to the next time. Please, I promise I'll never freeze like that on again.
We've already been over this. You will have your chance in time. Meanwhile, I need you to get this done right away, okay?
Okay.
What is this, you two meeting behind my back now?
I thought we were meeting for lunch, not breakfast.
I'm just checking up on you. Not a moment too soon from the look of things.
She's joking, trust me. We're working, actually. We're in the middle of something rather important.
Oh, really? What is it?
It's just a missing persons case. The inspector was just filling me in.
Will you use a little discretion, please, officer? Actually, Eden, it's none of your business what kind of case it is. It's an official matter.
My, aren't we a bit moody this morning?
Meg, Gillis, do you mind? Do you have something to do?
Right, Chief?
Look, I hope you won't get in the habit of just dropping in here whenever the mood strikes you. This isn't a country club.
Oh, I should hope not. The colors are so drab.
Eden?
You trying to hide something from me? You never get defensive like this unless you are.
Oh, I'm defensive now, am I? You're reading me like a book now, is that it?
I know you fairly well, yes.
Good. Well, then you'll know where I want to meet you for lunch without my having to tell you. So I'll see you there at 12 sharp.
Oh, no. None of these games. Just tell me where. I'm not a mind reader.
Well, what if you would have guessed the State Street Bistro, you would have been right. Unless there's some objection.
No, that's fine. I didn't just just come interrupting you for no reason. I have something that's practically life and death. This book of hypnosis that I wanted to show you.
Hypnosis again?
Yes, again.
Look, I'm certain that hypnosis is indeed a life and death proposition to some people, and I'm equally certain that our discussion of it can keep until lunch. Now, once we're there, we can talk ourselves blue in the face. That's a solemn promise.
I guess you must be busy. I'm not used to being brushed off this way.
Would you prefer a kick in the butt, dear? Now, I'll see you at noon. Don't be late. One more thing. I want you to keep what you're doing for me quiet. I want it to be strictly between you and I. Is that understood?
Well, you don't really think I'm going to tell anybody else what I'm involved in here, do you? There's not a chance.
Lionel, it's your old buddy Mason. Anybody home? Yoo-hoo. All right. If Lionel isn't here to give me what he owes me, I'll just have to pick it up for myself. Trick is finding where he put it. This is where the other one was. So... If I remember... Gotcha. Deal's a deal, Lionel. Cheated me before, so I'm only taking what's rightfully mine.
The thing is, and it's really fascinating, is that pain and behavior can actually be altered by hypnosis. I guess that's why Marcello managed to help Kelly.
Well, that's not exactly a revolutionary discovery, you know? I mean, I doubt that Dr. Mesmer is spinning in his grave as we speak.
It might not have been very revolutionary to you rugged police types, but it was to me. I think anybody with that kind of power could be potentially dangerous.
Well, what happened with you? Did he implant any homicidal post-hypnotic suggestions that you've been acting out lately?
Yeah. Told me to strangle you, but so far I've resisted.
Good girl. Keep trying.
You are not taking me seriously in all of this.
I don't see what you're getting at.
What if I told you that Dr. Armonti is using his hypnotic powers to take advantage of women?
Interesting approach. I wonder if he gives lessons on how to do it.
You don't need lessons.
Thank you. He didn't try anything funny with you, did he?
Not physically. But last night when I invited him over, I let him think he was hypnotizing me. And he wanted something from me.
What?
He wanted me to go through all my father's old war files, find out any experiences. I mean, I don't like that, Cruz. Don't you think that sounds really strange?
Well, maybe, but he might have had a perfectly valid reason for doing it. Maybe it's part of helping Kelly.
No, why shouldn't he just come out and ask my father? And besides, he's not even helping Kelly anymore. Daddy told him to stop. Now, what's his motive?
It's a good question, but I don't see how you can figure it out until he tips his hand. And then we can figure out how to react to it. Or something.
I guess so. Look who's here.
Isn't life full of coincidences?
Life's full of more than that. I think I'm gonna go talk to him.
Eden, I don't want you to go antagonizing the guy. Don't get yourself involved in some kind of dangerous situation.
He isn't dangerous. Besides, I'm a big girl. Don't worry, I can take care of myself. Hello, Dr. Armonti.
Well, Eden Kepler, what a surprise.
Do you come here often?
Not really.
Really? Well, then let me buy you lunch. They have the best cheeseburgers in town here.
Gillis, have a seat.
Well, I'm supposed to be a friend.
Have a seat anyway. I want a progress report.
are you sure that this Miss Lindsay Smith really exists? I mean, I can't find any trace of her. I have the department's computer working
Why
on
don't you
it.
try the Registrar of Voters or the county records?
That's what I was about to say. But as it stands, I don't think a Miss Lindsay Smith is living in the greater Santa Barbara area.
Well, that's possible, but you gotta keep trying.
Coming. Yes.
Frank Schuster, the jeweler.
Oh, yes, Mr. Schuster. Thank you for coming so quickly. I appreciate that.
That's quite all right, Mr. Capwell. Oh, may I see the object you were describing to me over the phone?
Right over here.
May I ask how you came by this?
Quite legally, I assure you. What is it? Does it have any intrinsic value?
What you have here, Mr. Capwell, is a raw diamond. If this can be cut properly, it would be worth upwards of $100,000.
100,000? Are you sure of that?
It's the largest diamond I've ever seen.
Well, you don't know how to cut it, do you?
No, that's not my profession. You'd want a top professional for this. One wrong blow, and you'd end up with nothing but a worthless pile of diamond dust and shards.
Well, who can I get to cut it properly?
Well, actually, you're in luck. Rolf Kleinstuck, a world-renowned expert on the art of diamond cutting, is in Santa Barbara. Now, he doesn't come cheaply, mind you. His fee is $15,000. But he's the perfect man to take care of this for you. You won't find any better. He's staying in the Capwell Hotel if you'd like me to contact him for you.
Oh, no, I can call him. It's getting $15,000. That's a problem. Money is a little tight right now.
For all of us. I would advise you to hurry. He's due to leave town very shortly.
Well, fine. Yes, I'll contact him as quickly as possible. In the meantime, thank you so much for your trouble and time, Mr. Schuster.
That's quite all right, Mr. Capwell.
$15,000. The auction's not nearly enough. Only 10% of that's mine. That's mine anyway. His dad? No. Ginger?
Hi, Cruz. Maggie, sorry I'm late.
Oh, it's okay. Actually, we're just talking shop. In fact, she's all yours. I gotta check in with headquarters.
Long.
All right.
So, how'd it go at the paper?
Oh, pretty well, I think. I tell you, the old staff here is a little different than I'd expected. And they've all got great credentials and lots of experience. Well, not quite exactly what I had imagined, but still they know the jobs, and I think I'm going to be able to learn a lot from them.
Oh, that's terrific.
Yeah.
Listen, why don't you get something to eat? I'm going to the powder room.
All right, have you already ordered something?
Oh, yeah, seafood salad.
Great. Sounds good to me.
Copycat. I won't be long.
All right.
All right, you empty the cash register and make it fast. Move! Freeze, lady, or I'll blow your head off.
All right now, just take it easy. You don't want to hurt anybody.
Don't interfere. Hold it, don't take another step.
Now, come on, why don't you just put the gun down now? Whatever you do, you don't want to shoot a cop. They give you a death sentence.
Shut up. Let's go, buddy, the money.
Now, come on. I'm trying to help you. If you just put that gun down, you haven't hurt anybody yet. If you don't put it down now, you might. I mean, do you have a family, a wife?
What do you care? I need money.
Come on, we all need money, don't we? There's got to be a better way to live. All right, now you're under arrest.
Good going, Gil.
Oh, yeah, sure, I'm fine.
God, you were terrific in there.
Yeah, thanks.
Look, I was thinking this would make a great story.
Well, I'm glad it's good for something.
No, I'm serious. Look, you were wonderful, and I want the whole town to know about it.
Well, I've got to go get this guy down for booking, okay?
Yeah, look, I'll see you later. I got a story to write, huh?
Yeah.
Sorry about lunch, babe.
Let's go.
Well, looks like your date has left. Perhaps I should buy you lunch, huh?
Yeah, Marcello. I'd like to have a little list of questions to ask you.
Santa Barbara owes Maggie Gillis a debt of gratitude. Hey, Bob, do you think you could hold up the front page there? I think I've got a terrific story here.
Yeah, well, what is it here?
Well, there was an attempted robbery at the State Street Bistro today while I was having lunch. Why don't you look at it and tell me what you think?
Let's see. Well, it's not bad. Oh, it's not bad at all, but no, it needs a little punching up.
Punching up?
It takes too long for you to get to the meat of it there. Do you mind if I give you a few pointers, a few suggestions?
No, that'd be all right.
All right, see, if I were you, what we do, you take this paragraph here, put it up at the top, move this one down here, and the rest. Try to keep it as simple as possible, because people don't want to have to go looking up words when they're reading a newspaper. Huh?
Yeah, I understand what you're talking about.
Why don't you just take it back in there and try it again, and we'll hold the presses until you're ready with it, all right?
Thanks for your help, Pop.
right.
Appreciate it. I'm still learning, though.
Yes.
It's never too late to learn, Warren.
No, well, I think I've got a real good story here.
Sounds great to me.
Well, it may not be Pulitzer Prize-winning stuff, but I think it'll sell a few copies. You know, I learned the best little tidbit today. If you want to be a good newspaper man, you got to learn to be at the right place, at the right time.
We call ourselves newspaper persons.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Don't let it happen again.
No, I won't.
Oh, by the way, about being in the right place at the right time?
Yeah.
We call that luck.
This is a lot of money, you know.
Oh, I know exactly how much $15,000 is, Ginger. I've acquired a new respect for money of late, along with the skill in counting it.
And I hope you realize I don't make this kind of loan for just anybody who asks me.
Well, I appreciate that.
That's nice. But I want more from you than appreciation.
Like what?
Well, I want to know when you'll be able to pay me back, and I expect 20% interest on the loan.
20% is kind of high, don't you think?
Oh, well, then if it's too high, you can always refuse.
Oh, no. I'm not refusing, but how do I know the check is going to be good, Ginger? If it bounces, I'm going to be in more trouble than before.
Oh, Mason. Now, I'm sure you realize that when people do business together, they have to learn to trust one another.
You're right, Ginger. That was tactless of me. I'm sorry. Don't worry. You'll get your money in a couple of days, just as soon as I do what it is that I have to do.
Well, I'm going to hold you to that. You know, just out of curiosity, why are you in need of such a large sum of money?
Well, to put it as pleasantly as possible, Ginger, it's none of your business.
Oh, it's just I didn't want to see you get in over your head. You know, money has a way of corrupting people.
Yeah, well, I'll try to stay as pure as you.
I hope you can. You know, you're lucky I came along when I did. You seem to be in desperate need of that money.
Well, that's a good deduction, Ginger. They say you should never admit weakness to a woman, but if the truth be known, I am pretty desperate right now.
Well, I'm glad I could be of help. And I'm sure you'll be glad to be able to help me when I have a problem.
Well, you may be right, Ginger. For this kind of cash, I'd roll around in just about anybody's gutter.
Listen, you did good, Gillis. That took guts.
Then you're reassigning me to the field, right?
I'm gonna think about it. Yeah.
What do you mean, think about it? Why don't you give me an answer? Oh, you don't have any good reason to keep me in the office now.
You ready to go back down to the shooting range right now?
Yeah.
Do yourself a favor. Don't be in such a hurry. We'll talk about it on Monday.
Why are you always stalling?
I'm not stalling. You have another assignment in case you've forgotten.
Yeah, and I told you I'm working on it.
Good, keep working on it. I don't want you to get involved in anything else until I get a lead on this Lindsay Smith woman.
Well, why don't you tell me why it's so important? Maybe give me some ideas?
I don't know why. I'm just chasing a hunch.
Well, don't you have any kind of lead for me to check up on? Anything for me to go on?
This woman was romantically involved with a rather prominent young man who was murdered. I found a letter she wrote to him. I just want to talk to her, see if she can shed a little light on the murder, which to this date remains unsolved. Is that enough?
You're talking about Channing Keppel Jr.,
Damn
aren't
it,
you?
Gillis.
Oh, I'm right, aren't I?
If you breathe a word of this to anybody, it's your badge.
Look, I said I wouldn't, and I won't.
Good. Then get back to this.
Well, where are you off to?
What, are we dancing here? I'm gonna go to lunch if you don't mind.
Well, it's nice how some people always get to go outdoors and leave all the ugly indoor work to other people.
Don't feel sorry for yourself, Gillis. It's unattractive. Now, look, you did real good today. I'm proud of you, all right?
Well, then you're gonna put me
Get back to work!
Hey, why don't you check this out? Next week's headlines?
Gillis gets gunman.
Not bad,
By
huh?
Warren Lockridge.
My first official byline.
Ah, your name looks good in print.
Thanks. Look, I'd like to run a photo with the copy if you don't mind.
Sure, how do you want me to pose? Blowing down the barrel of a .45 Magnum.
No, actually, just standing right there will do just fine. All right, hold it right there. There we go. Terrific. All right, go on, look at it. Read it.
You got me sounding like some kind of hero here.
Well, why not? I mean, what you did was pretty heroic. Saved my life and probably a few others.
It's just luck.
Oh, yeah, right. Luck that you decked a guy who was holding a gun on you, right? Don't be so modest. You're a bona fide celebrity now.
Celebrity Officer Gillis here. Yes? Oh, you're kidding. Where? Oh, yeah, I'll get right on it. Thanks.
Hey, what's that? What's going on?
Just a line I'm following on a woman I'm trying to find.
Oh, really? Who's that?
It's official business, can't say.
Yeah, well, you know, you're talking to an official newspaper man right now.
Yeah, and we're not ready to talk to the press yet. Look, I have to call the courthouse and double-check an address and then make a few more phone calls to verify it, so I'm gonna be pretty tied up.
All right. I'll leave you alone, but I'm going to want to find out, okay?
Well, it's just that it's real important to me personally.
Mm-hmm.
You see, this could be the ticket back to the street for me. That's why I'm so excited about it. So, why don't you just let me get back to my work and you go back to the newspaper office and make a big blow-up of my face, okay? And let me see it in next week's paper.
All right, that's fine. How about if I pick you up at 4:30? I mean, we can go celebrate.
Why not?
Yeah. This is a very fine stone, Mr. Keppel.
What would you estimate as to ultimate value, Rolf?
Well, if the cut is successful, I'd say we're looking at maybe $125,000.
I figured around 100,000.
Anything in that price range would do very nicely.
But I must warn you, this is a very delicate business. The cut could go wrong. One tiny mistake, and all you'll have left is a handful of dust.
Well, you don't think anything like that's going to happen, do you?
Well, what I'm trying to say is there are no guarantees, no, none. You take your chances. It's either diamonds or dust.
It's a pretty scary prospect.
Mr. Keppel, let me make you an offer. I'll buy the uncut stone from you for $20,000 right now and take the chances on the cutting myself. That way you won't be running any risk at all.
Well, I'd be risking losing $80,000, wouldn't I? I'm told you're about the best there is at this sort of thing.
Yeah, that's very true. But I wouldn't want to overestimate myself. I've had my errors too, No, this is a large decision. And only you can make it, I'm afraid. I have no recommendation, one way or another.
I'll take my chances. Cut it.
So the bottom line, as you put it, is that no one can be hypnotized if deep inside they do not wish to be. Some people are more susceptible than others, of course, but even then, if they resist, you're wasting your time.
I see.
What I want you to understand is that hypnotism is only a positive thing. It cannot be used for evil purposes, because you simply cannot make a person do something under hypnosis that they would not do if they were fully conscious.
So there is no such thing as mind control through hypnosis?
No, not in the conventional sense. You can take someone who's been thoroughly brainwashed and give them any number of post-hypnotic suggestions, and then you could... Wait. Is that what you think I've been doing? Using my hypnosis to make people do what I want them to make them slaves of my will?
It has occurred to me.
Eden? Nothing could be further from the truth. I only want the best for my patients. My wish is only to help them, not to manipulate their subconscious. What?
I'm sorry. I guess I just didn't know.
Believe me, I am no Svengali. Huh? But... And I will be. It's late for an appointment if I don't get out of here real soon.
Oh, I'm sorry. I enjoyed talking to you.
I enjoy talking to you.
I don't know if you're booked for the entire evening, but I would like a chance to see you.
Well, I'm sure if I were booked, I could break it. Yes, I would love to see you. Why don't you call me at my place at about 5, and we will see what we can do.
I will.
Thank you for suggesting the cheeseburger.
Excuse me. Can I get you anything else?
No, I'm fine, thank you. I'm glad you came back. Listen, I had a talk with Marcello, and it's really interesting. I have to tell you about it.
Oh, that's exactly what I had in mind. Could we dance first? And we can talk about the good doctor all you'd like.
Well, all right. I'm glad you came back.
Yeah, I wasn't sure you'd still be here.
We had a long lunch.
You can get a lot out of a cheeseburger, kid. Listen, I want to apologize for the way I've been snapping at you today. I've been... I don't know. I just had a lot on my mind, I guess.
It's all right. I haven't been that nice today either. Why don't we start over? Create a whole new day. Try to make it last all night long.
That's a great idea. You know what else I'd like to do?
What?
I'd like to take you to the houseboat right now.
Why don't we wait for the record to get done? I like this song. You're a great dancer.
I'm dancing with you, I am.
Whoa, State Street Bistro. Oop, yeah, hang on. Castillo. Call for you.
Tell him I'm busy.
Somebody from headquarters.
Yeah. Castillo. Yeah, Gillis, what is it? You did great. Can I have something to write with, man? Just a second, I'll get a pencil here.
Got it.
Okay, what is it? Go ahead. Okay. That's great, really. No, you go on home. I want to take care of this myself. I'm going to make the visit in person. Great, see you tomorrow. Listen, you'll never believe this, but something came up.
It's all right.
It's important or I'd let it wait, you know that. See you later? Promise? Not gonna go running off with any weird guy, are you?
Just let it make us strong, so we're not afraid of falling.
I mean, you said earlier we could go out and celebrate.
Yeah, I know, but something came up and I just can't. I'm real sorry.
Maggie, would you level with me? What's going on here?
What do you mean?
I mean, why do you keep giving me the runaround? I thought you liked me.
I do.
Then why? It's not as if I'm asking you to marry me. I just want us to be friends.
We are friends. I just don't have a lot of time for dating.
You know, I haven't even driven you up to your front door yet.
Oh, well, I like a good brisk walk. I know it's real good for the circulation.
Yeah, well, it's a little tough on the old curiosity, you know.
Don't be so curious. Be patient.
Maggie, look, we've known each other for a while. I think I'm owed an explanation.
I enjoy my privacy.
It's a lousy explanation. Maggie, I hardly know you any better than I did the first day I dropped you off.
Well, maybe there isn't just much more to know.
There's a lot more to know, you lady. Like where you live, who your friends are, what you were doing before I met you. Go on, Maggie. I mean, there are answers to all these questions I keep asking you and you keep avoiding.
I just can't answer them right now, that's all.
Why? Why can't you be honest with me? Does it have something to do with me? Do you think you have to hold me off at arm's length because I'm coming on too strong?
No, it isn't that.
Then what? Look, Maggie, I like you, but I'd like you a whole lot better if you'd just let me, so why don't you tell me what it is?
You don't want to know.
Now, when you look through his files, you will find material pertaining to your father's activities during World War II. Anything relating to his tour of duty, whether in the United States or in Europe, will be important to me.
I don't know why he wants these. But I'll just play the line out a little bit until I know what he's up to.
Yes? What do you want? Police, I'd like to talk to you. Hold on.
Talk about what?
I'm looking for the tenant of this apartment, Lindsay Smith.
Yes.
Is she here?
I'm Lindsay Smith. What can I do for you?